Hello, welcome back. Last time I solved something pretty complicated on the Island of Vines. I'm down to one puzzle left here. It's another 5. It's right to the left of me. Let's see how this treats me. Reaching for it. Difficulty 5. Oh yeah, that's way out of reach. Okay, but I might need to spawn a vine somewhere close. Okay, so the entire puzzle is to get this bean off of the detector. Sounds simple! So I have potential roller, bomb, bucket, and vine. These recipes are weird. So everything except a roller involves a white bean. That's a lot of tools for such a simple task. My first thought is that maybe I want to do something like have a vine here-ish, reaching a bean across that gap, which would somehow create the beans to make another vine there. Obviously a vine takes this off. That's the only thing that could be. So, okay, end goal of the puzzle. Spawn a vine anywhere 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anywhere in any of these 5, 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it counts 8, first one after the vine. So anywhere in here, a vine would solve my problems. Okay? And presumably it would be distracted long enough with this for me to slip past and get to that, no matter where I am in the puzzle. Well, not no matter where I am. Like, if I absolutely have to be down here for some reason, then no. But anyway, so, tiles there. That must mean something. Okay, roller's roll could be for... roller's roll. Could be for moving a red bean, could be for occluding vision. So, okay, working backward again. A vine must pick this up. Therefore, I must get a green bean and a white bean together into these spaces. Therefore, beans have to cross the water, and the only way they're going to do that is in a vine's tendrils. Okay? Green and white. That looks like a problem for what I was thinking. Because I was imagining something like, one vine moves... how many bombs do I have? Potentially a lot. And each one used will give me back the vine components, so I can do a lot of vining and bombing that vine. Yeah, I'm going to be moving several pieces onto this island, clearly. A bucket! Okay, I think I understand what the bucket's for. Okay, shouldn't this be simplish? So, the vision that came to me was... Yeah, alright, so overall shape could perhaps be, since my goal is to put a green bean and a white bean somewhere in here. I observed the principle in that other puzzle, and didn't have anything to do with the puzzle, but I observed still, that a vine can never hover a bean over another bean. By every rule I know, that will be impossible. Therefore, since I'm only moving beans vertically, like from here to here or from here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I had to make sure that was in range. That'd be a problem if it wasn't. Since I'm only moving beans vertically, and I can't put a bean over another bean. It's not just two vines that put, or one vine that puts two beans into one place. So I'm gonna splay these out horizontally in some in some way. Basically, like, I need a white one and a green one, spread apart a little bit. Losing me one of my vine beans, but that's fine. So white one and a green one, splayed apart horizontally. Then the components of a bucket, so a white one and a red one. So those that have to get together and get some horizontal motion. Oh shoot, my plan involved having a roller run into a bucket, but I have only one red bean, and I can't have those both happen. Okay, I have a different idea for how to do that. That should work fine. So the roller is how I will get the bucket's components together here. I'll move one white bean, one red bean separately. This means I need to bring a bomb there to blow up the roller. Okay, this is getting complicated, but I have a lot of white beans and each bomb only costs 1. The thing that... Right, then the bucket once spawned... Let's say I have like a white bean here. Okay, so let's pretend that I'm in the center island here. Let's say I have... Yeah, so let's say I have those components together. You are a horizontally moving bomb that a vine carries over there. A different bomb blows up that vine. I push you, you impart motion on the bucket, you go over there. You do that. I want you... Okay, so a useful thing to observe here. I wanted that on the other side. Why? No, it's fine there. It'll splash in the water. Right, I was thinking I needed to... oh, that's not the recipe. I was thinking it would bounce back and move my beans, or I didn't want them, but no. So some action that looks a lot like that will take place in the middle. Then I'll spawn the vine and not get picked up by it because it'll be interested in that. I'll get over there. And it'd be nice if I could already be kind of in this area when all that's happening. Okay, so that's the shape of what I want to do. So let's take it a step farther back. Whoa, that's a lot of beans on the ground. So with all separate beans here, that bucket can be... There's a lot of horizontal range for like everything to happen here. So plenty of space for stuff. I need to synchronize a bomb with some roller movement. Yeah, okay, so that you know, that placed it. It killed me, but, you know, do need different synchronization. And that's just a matter of timing. Okay, well, I think I have my pattern, and it's just a matter of executing and hoping I have enough resources. So let's start with... Might as well give myself the most horizontal space over here. At least right now, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use... Oh, this is gonna be so much walking around. Maybe I can set things up to be less of a pain. Okay, so... I'll do a white bean there, a green bean here, a red bean there, and a white bean here. Okay, looks reasonable. So green here turns into vine. You get into... Okay, green and white turns into vine. You get interested in that. Then get blown up at the appropriate time. How's this timing? Very good. Okay. Repeat here. Okay, looks good. Repeat here. Oops. Oop. Don't set that down yet. Repeat here. Not yet. No, that's fine. I can spawn this from north or south. I was thinking like this bean was going to block my gun. You know, my gun, that thing. Firing at the red, but that's fine. I can do it from the north or the south. Okay, I'm just going to stick with the plan. Okay, so next portion of this plan is where timing starts getting involved. And I see a flaw. That roller bean is way too close to where I'm putting my bucket. That bucket can be, like, way over? Let's put it way over. Let's put it, like, medium way over. Let's try there and see how it goes. Okay. So now with this setup, I want to spawn you probably not yet. Let's get all the way ready for everything else first. I think I need a bomb with a long fuse going over this direction to bump into a vine here who's going to be pulling another bomb who's moving horizontally that way. Bomb doesn't need to move. No. I can just position the bomb. As long as the roller sees me at the right time, it's not gonna. Okay, well there are other possibilities here. Okay, so if the vine's going to be here-ish, I'll give it a little toy to distract it for a bit, because I think that might be necessary. Right, reading order, you prefer west over south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That toy is too far away. I'm not certain this part is necessary, but it'll feel good and I'll get the bean back anyway, so it should be fine. So a bomb spawns here. Oh, hang on, but do you prefer monsters over beans? You might. Okay, so let's not spawn that yet. So order of operations that I want to happen here. I want the roller to see me and start going this way. Then this vine to stretch out and grab this bomb. Then this vine to blow up when the bomb is there. Oh, those will have to be timed together because the roller has to hit the bomb in order to start it moving, otherwise they'll both just sit there. Or alternately, this bomb could already be moving. Okay, which means I wouldn't need the toy for you because you'd just wait. Okay, yeah, so let's just do this with timing, I think. It's not quite that simple. It might be that simple. Alright, so roller, you spawn. Bomb spawns, vine spawns. Yeah, this should now just be a matter of timing. If I walk straight away, the timing's obviously terrible. Let's wait until, let's see, you're going to move ahead that much. I want something like this, I think. Sure, that works fine. Also, I need to be setting you up the bomb a lot earlier than this. Okay. Ooh, is that a problem? Not sure yet. Maybe I'll have time? I did. Perfect. Okay. So I'm pretty much done. I just do that again with the bucket spawned here, and that's it. Okay, I did it. Cool. Unless I'm missing a detail, I think this is finished. So I'm going to start you moving, spawn you in, and I can just wait until the appropriate time to blow you up. Cool, I think I'm done, right? I need to zap that bucket at the right time, which I can do. Right, it's here. Here is Vine. Vine takes Bean. And puzzle solved. Okay! Well, cool. I saw the plan right away, and it worked perfectly. Beautiful. Alright. Boy, the difficulty variation between puzzles that are rated 5. I mean, maybe I just happened to see the thing early, you know. Anything 4 and up could be basically any difficulty, you know. 4s and 5s, give or take like 3 beans in difficulty. That's just how it is. I read this book, right? Yes. And right, that's not how you get back to the mainland. I'm gonna walk. Why would I walk when I can walk just the last few steps? Let's do it that way. Right, that actually puts me right on the teleport. Okay, great! Mastery of Vines. So yeah, that's first 4 islands fully cleared. Let's see the 5th. What new creature will I be introduced to here? Or will it not be a creature? Will it be another mechanic? Also, what is number 5? Oh geez, I have it unlocked up to 8. Okay, 5 is northeastmost. Also, there's going to be a lot of reading to do before then, I'm sure. Academics, being academic. Hey bunny, where you at? Coming out of this crack? Yep, that's what I thought. Ice World, okay. Bean-based techniques and non-profit administration. Mary Catherine Tweed, okay. Useful formulas for bean calculations. Yahya Esfahani? That's my guess for how to pronounce that. Comfortable looking, well-used chair. Comfortable looking, well-used chair. Drinks. People don't use coasters here. Got it. I mean, I don't. But I don't have any tables that would get rings from that. All right. Comfortable looking well-used chairs. 4 of them. Short blue urn. What's this? A mystery. Okay, we got a little closet here that, like, has the same symbol as the teleporter. Perhaps this is, like, the very end of the game. Or maybe not, like, maybe this is something that unlocks not by puzzle count, but by island clear count. Okay, so, interesting. Got a door there. Theoretical Bean Mechanics, Volume 1. Wellington Phibbs III. The cover of this yellow book looks identical to the one on the square table in the middle of the room, but with a different title and author. I can see that. Reused sprites. The yellow book left out on this table looks thick and intimidating, but the binding is of low quality. Okay. Ooh, that's a bunch of file cabinets. To buy, bottled water, toilet paper, printer paper, custom bucket monster coffee mugs. Carl's stupid chalk. The administrative team is out. Please come back later or send us an email if it's urgent. Phyllis Yakubovsky, Head Administrator, Tradition Project. Yeah, okay, that's the same text. I'll read the file cabinets in a minute. Kleinbottle, what do you have to say? Nothing. To no one in particular. I'm about to help Charlene with her plan to get water from some of the islands, so I'll keep this short. Okay, right, so instead of going out for bottled water, you just take it from islands. Makes sense. It's hard not to feel like it's pointless to be writing these, but I tell myself it keeps me sane. Something bad has happened here, in between all the other notes in this one. After what happened, we're all doing what we can, and anyway, writing in here gives me an excuse to get away from everyone else holed up in a library. It's so strange to walk around this place and see all the things we wrote and the emails we sent back when everything was okay. It's hard to believe we're the same people. If only I could go back and tell that Michelle not to do it. That Michelle, right, you're Michelle. Okay, so you in the past did something that had dire consequences here. Okay, we got like an unhappy looking squid or something. That's going to be the new monster. Okay, so story suddenly. I mean, there was story going on, but like, you know, story I can actually follow. Oh boy, this is going to be so much reading. Esteemed Professor Charlene Dalton, right, who Michelle was working with. Dear Professor Dalton, it is with humblest pleasure, hard word to say, that we are requesting you considering submit original research article or critical survey article on the topic of your choosing for publish in high-quality, peer-reviewed journal Advances in Bean Studies. Okay, that entire paragraph was just hard to read. It's not over. Original research papers in theoretical bean studies and experimental bean studies are considered by ABS. All right, this is like English's second language or something. Just all these little errors that are made by that sort of thing, you know. Journal is published in 4 volumes annually, and each volume consisting of 2 issues released promptly. It fills us with delight to inform that most recent issue number 1 of volume 2 of ABS is in circulation and can be seen at the following link. Advances in Bean Studies.bean. It comprises 300 pages and consists of duly referred original research papers and survey articles, all areas of bean studies. Authors request to submit their manuscripts by using online submission link, /login. Print charges. To defray cost of publication. Authors are requested to arrange print charges for accepted papers in amount to be discussed at time of acceptance from their institutions. Expecting to have a favorable response, and with kind regards. With endless gratitude. Richard Johnson, General Manager, Advances in Bean Studies. Okay. Personal statement. The opposite. Franklin Phillips. Dear Professor Dalton, my name is Frank Phillips. I am now in my 2nd year of graduate school working under Mia Anderson, and I am writing to express my interest in joining your team at the Tradition Project. I have been fascinated by the beans ever since I was a small child. My mom likes to say that I knew all the bean colors in the right order before I could say the alphabet. Okay, so you've been studying since you were a child. I was the first in my family to go to college. Until a professor pulled me aside in sophomore year, I never knew that going to graduate school for bean studies was even an option. But going to graduate school for bean studies was even an option. But ever since then, I've worked harder on this than I ever worked on anything else in my life. And last year, my undergrad thesis was accepted for publication in Inventiones Leguminum. Inventiones leguminum. I don't know. Legume inventions. Yeah. Every day I get to spend working in this field feels like a gift, and I dream of one day becoming a professor in a bean studies department. It would mean everything to me to get to work with your team at the temple. Thank you for considering my application, and I eagerly await your response. Sincerely, Frank. So hang on. So Frank has been here for a while. This was his original letter to Professor Dalton. Charlene Dalton, was it? Yes. Like asking her for admission to the Bean Studies program or something. Is this something that like happens in universities? I don't know. I never went to one. From the desk of Carl Eichinger, PhD, Treasure Project. Hello. I hope this note finds you well. I'm writing to officially request a change to the chalk supplied to the research staff. Carl's stupid chalk. While Epsilon chalk is perfectly adequate, it would mean a lot to me and to the rest of the team to have Mamaromo Bean Touch chalk on hand. Is that like a joke on like chalk brands that I don't know about? Could be. As it provides a vastly superior writing experience. I am happy to discuss paying any extra cost that might come up out of my own pocket. Please come find me in my office if you have any questions. Carl. If Legume Foundation grant extension falls through, consider Bean Awareness Corps, not much money. Society for the Preservation of the Tradition of the Beans, too many strings attached. RTG, just for graduate students. CD, Charlene Dalton. Puzzle out RTG if you want. I can't. Okay, empty drawers in that cabinet, filled with boring budgetary documents, but there's reading here. Wellington Phibbs the Fourth. Wasn't it a different Wellington Phibbs that I saw? Somewhere? Wellington Phibbs the Third, yes, okay. So, descendant of author of that book. Charlene, please consider this my application to join your team at the Tradition Project. Though we have not met personally, I'm sure you are aware of my father, Wellington Phibbs III, who is the author of the definitive 3-volume treatise on theoretical bean mechanics used in bean studies departments worldwide. I am happy to answer any questions you might have about my application, and I look forward to joining the team. Signed, Mr. Wellington Phibbs IV, Bachelor of Science. All right, so like I'm putting together some things here. Characters recur, I'm learning names, and something happened. Broken drawers. None of them can open at all. Except the one that's open. That must be like a different one over here. Michelle Kuriyama. Personal statement. Dear Dr. Dalton, hello. My name is Michelle Kuriyama, and I am applying to be considered as a member of the Tradition Project research team. I am now in my 3rd year of grad school, working with Joe Lee. My work has been going well so far. Our team recently finished up a project on the interaction between yellow and green beans in the excess yellow condition. Okay. But as proud as I am of the work I'm doing now, nothing could compare to the opportunity to study the temple itself up close. There are so many questions that I can't imagine answering any other way. I would be incredibly grateful for the opportunity to join your team. Please let me know if you have any questions about my application, and I look forward to hearing from you. Michelle Kuriyama, I'm pretty sure, is a name that I saw here, so she was accepted. Do we have anyone who was not? Richard Johnson. That doesn't ring a bell, but it's pretty generic, so maybe I just sort of glazed over it. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Richard Johnson now. Anyway, let's learn about a new monster. Island of Ice. Difficulty 1 bean. Alright, so we got ice-colored cyan bean. Got an ice pillar there. I guess that's what that squid thing is. Beaming diagonally. Encased in ice, can't move. I'm not dead, I note, but I can't do anything. Perhaps a bomb would break the ice, and maybe not kill me also? Okay, I'm already imagining what this monster might do. I can't quite get enough. Also, this is tiled, so I won't be encasing that roller in ice. Okay, so I want a way through this ice beam. There's a bomb there for some reason. Oops. So I can spawn one of you and just sort of see what you do in general. I guess let's do the roller test here-ish. Frozen roller. Can I push you? I can. Get frozen myself. Alright. So perhaps that would provide water bridging, is my guess. Thing is, though, how would I do anything about that without... Hold on, can I, like... Okay, are there any interactions with you? Can't push. Can't beam. No, you're just kind of there. That blocked the ice beam in that direction, right? Yes, okay. So that gives me safe passage. But I can't push these without getting frozen myself, because I just take its place where it was initially frozen. So... there's something else I do. So, like, get a roller here and I could solve the puzzle. What's this bomb for? Is it not completely out of reach? Even if I could... if you intersect water, do you, like, bridge over it? No? And every part of that is as icy as every other part, right? Appears to be. Okay. These are my tools. Okay, so here's an idea. This'll be fiddly maybe, but okay, this'll be fiddly definitely, but maybe it's doable. Bonk? Oh, right, of course, because it's water. Right, not because it's ice beamed. Does this maybe preserve roller momentum and keep on sliding? No, of course not. Okay, well, let's at least test if frozen things can be used to bridge over water, even if it does kill me, which it will. Oh, that's instant. I can still do this. The answer is yes, it seems. But I'm dead. Well, no, I'm not. I'm frozen. No button's gonna break me out of that. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can do these things simultaneously. Alright, so I must discover something else. And why am I bridging to this bomb? Like, how will that help me? What would be great would be to have a roller somehow end up here, but that's not going to happen. Or... no. Yeah, I'm kind of like restricted from doing a whole lot of experimentation here. Maybe I need to spawn... What if I spawn everything just like where it is? I mean, I just get frozen. Huh. So what have I not discovered here? Okay, so I've tried wanding you. I've tried pushing you. I haven't tried that kind of pushing you, but it does nothing. Oh, right, of course. There might be something else you could try that kind of pushing with. Okay, there we go. And it keeps on sliding. Got it. Okay. See, like, I was only thinking of the one kind of pushing. Like, at that point, there must have been an input that I just wasn't thinking about, and there totally was. Okay, so here's a way to freeze a bomb. What will that do? It'll freeze a bomb. That'll go in the water, and it won't really help me. Okay, so I might not want that. I might want something different. Yeah, like, I don't see what I've accomplished at all here, but at least I understand how to operate these without just getting absolutely stuck forever. Okay. Place where you could freeze that roller and make a bridge and also get blown up. Not seeing one. This is a pretty hard intro puzzle, but I mean, it's because I'm learning to work with a new monster. Okay, so what do I want to do? Step here, Okay, what's in my way? These two tiles. Okay, what would fix that? A block of ice here or you gone. Block of ice here looks more likely by a little bit, but, like, not a lot. There's no kind of bridging I could do. Like this bomb. Is there something like... Okay, here's an idea. It's worth trying, I think. What happens if a roller bumps into me while I'm frozen? And just stops. But it does push me. I go in the water, and I'm in the water. I'm not dead yet. Okay. So protective layer of ice keeps me alive even immersed in water. Sure. Okay. So most promising looking thing was still... okay, I'll try here and do this again. Push. That gets me toward a bomb. So what? Then nothing happens. Okay, so ice bomb, not gonna blow up. Of course, it shatters and leaves a bean. There we go. Okay. So, bumping into a wall shatters the ice, killing the creature. Presumably me included. I could test that. I might as well, now that I know how to solve the puzzle. I think I could test that. That would involve something like this. No, I live. Okay, so I live if I bump into a wall after that. Also, you are frozen in stasis. Hold on. Are you actually... No, you beanify, of course. Okay. Okay, great. So... I understand how to work with ice. Right, and I'm just going to spawn you right there. And sure, yeah, that's fine. Do this, do this. Push. Get you froze. Bump you against a more convenient wall, since this one's closer. Take your bean. Plant it here. Get it in the ice beam, and there we go. Okay, cool. That one bean puzzle took me longer than the 5 bean, didn't it? Well, there was a lot of reading. That's probably what actually took me the time. New music and stuff. And of ice. Oh, that looks enormous! Wow! Okay, there's so many puzzles here. Maybe this isn't a larger number than usual. It looks pretty large to me, though. That is intimidating. Carhinger, Tradition Project, Field Notes. It's been very hard to concentrate on my fieldwork here while my other project is going so well. I think we'll have the first artificial puzzle up and running soon. Oh. So the tutorial puzzle was original with the temple. These in here are not artificial, I think. Either none of them are or all of them are. I assume none of them are. I'm sure Frank and Michelle can handle everything else. So artificial puzzles. Okay. Yeah, so story. Lore is happening. Alright, so I don't have a name for you. Maybe you are just the Ice? Okay, I'll call you Ice for now, until I'm shown otherwise. Alright, so I met the Ice, and we're going to work with it next time in some of these. I'll see you then.